I come to you to share this prophetic vision that I had concerning Lord Jesus Christ, the Hadron Collider of CERN, and the angel of the bottomless pit, Apollyon. On December the 12th, I was in the spirit, but I was coming to wake up. I was in the in-between space where I was just about to wake up, but I was also still in the spirit. And so while I'm in the spirit, I'm seeing this giant entity. I couldn't even tell you an entity. It was an angel. I saw its large figure. He was talking to me, and I can't hear anything he's saying. But all I know is that he's holding me by my shoulder. Not shoulder, but by my arm. So underneath my arm, he grabbed it and he's holding me up. So my feet are not touching anything, but I'm being held up by this angel by my arm. And so as I was coming to, I obviously that is something distressing to see. So I did pray and I asked the Lord to reveal to me what that was. And he said to me, that was Apollyon, the angel of the bottomless pit, found in Revelation chapter 9, verse 11. And when I asked the Lord why I was there, why was I in the bottomless pit, I heard Lord Jesus Christ. At that moment, he also showed me a vision of he and I being together in the bottomless pit. And I was with the Lord, and he said to me, you were with me, that is why you were there. I also at that moment heard the Lord, because I was about to ask him, what were we doing there? And I heard him say it relates to the Hadron Collider. And I wondered what about CERN, and why does this have to do with the Hadron Collider? And so the Lord just imparted to me that this deals with the Hadron Collider, because they're opening portals that allow the fallen and the dark entities of hell to enter this realm. And so I'm going to read a few scriptures regarding Apollyon first, and then regarding CERN and why CERN is so significant. Okay, both scriptures come from the book of Revelation. Book of Revelation, chapter 9, verse 11, concerning the angel of the bottomless pit. I'll start with verse 7. So just for those who haven't read this chapter or the book of Revelation, chapter 9 concerns the fifth angel who sounds his horn, and just as he sounds his horn, there is a star that has fallen from the sky, and the star was given a key to the shaft of the abyss. And when he opened the abyss, smoke arose from it, like the smoke from a gigantic furnace. The sun and the sky were blackened by the smoke from the abyss, and out of the smoke locusts came down on the earth and were given power like that of scorpions of the earth. So this abyss, or this bottomless pit, is where the angel of the bottomless pit resides, where he controls. So the Lord Jesus Christ is also called, he carries the keys of life and death. And the angel of the bottomless pit is also called the angel of death and destruction in the Bible. So just as a point of reference. So verse 7, the locusts looked like horses prepared for battle. On their heads there were something like crowns of gold, and their faces resembled human faces. Their hair was like women's hair, and their teeth like lions' teeth. They had breastplates like breastplates of iron, and the sound of their wings were like thundering of many horses and chariots rushing into battle. They had tails with stingers like scorpions, and their tails had power to torment people for 5 months. They had a king over them, the angel of the bottomless, the angel of the abyss, whose name in Hebrew is Abaddon, and in Greek is Apollyon, that is destroyer. I am feeling led to read the next verses, but I'm going to do it. The first woe is past. 2 other woes are yet to come. The 6th angel sounded his trumpet, and I heard a voice coming from the 4 corners of the golden altar that is before God. It said to the 6th angel who had the trumpet, "Release the 4 angels who are bound at the great river Euphrates." And the 4 angels who had been kept ready for this very hour and day and month and year were released to kill 1/3 of mankind. The number of the mounted troops was twice 10,000, 10,000. I heard their number. Okay, so I will leave it there. And I want to talk about Revelation chapter 2. And this deals with Pergamum, the church to Pergamum. So in Revelation 1, John has a vision of Christ, and he is told to write to the 7 stars who are the angels of the seven churches, and 7 lampstands are the churches. So he's writing a letter to the 7 churches, the angels of the 7 churches. So Pergamum is where we're going to begin. This is verse 11, chapter 2, Revelation, verse 12. To the angel of the church in Pergamum write, "These are the words of him who has the sharp double-edged sword. I know where you live, where Satan has his throne, yet you remain true to my name. You did not renounce your faith in me, not even in the days of Antipas, my faithful witness, who was put to death in your city where Satan lives." So I will pause there. If you Google where was Antipas martyred? He was martyred and killed in the city of Geneva. And Geneva is where Satan lives, Satan's seat. And Geneva is also where CERN is located. So they're opening these portals, these black holes to let in the fallen. And this is how the fallen will come into this realm. Shalom, shalom.